Hi everyone, it's Tanya Tracy with Flow Physical Therapy and Pilates in Asheville, North Carolina. And I'm back again today with Feature Area Friday. So for the month of February, I've been doing a lot of stuff that is tied in either with the pelvis or with the abdominals. And I felt like this is the last week of February, so I'm just going to cap it off with one more abdominal based thing. The thing I'm going to go through today is actually a Pilates exercise that incorporates abdominal strength, also some of these deep cervical flexors, some of these neck muscles that help support your neck a little bit more, and a little bit of cardio, a little bit of leg stuff. So it has a lot of stuff all in one, and ironically enough, this exercise is considered a warm-up exercise, which I find amusing most of the time because it can be kind of intense. You can make it a little bit easier, so there's modifications to make it easier or harder depending on what your fitness level or your abdominal strength or just how you're feeling for the day. So the exercise is called Hundreds, and basically the reason it's called Hundreds is because your arms are moving, they're kind of beating up and down while you do it, and you're breathing in for 5 seconds or for 5 arm beats, really, and then you're exhaling for 5 arm beats. So you do 10 rounds of that, hence Hundreds. So I'll show you guys how to do this, and just bear with me. I don't use microphones when I'm making these videos, so I may have to be yelling a little bit or projecting, and my voice may not always be consistent. So I'm not a professional. I will pause this and get positioned and we'll start it up again. Okay, so you're going to want to be on the floor. You're going to bend your knees to start and you're going to lay on your back. Head goes flat. So with this one, we've talked before about using those lower abdominals to kind of draw those muscles inward to stabilize ourselves. So again, we're not up, we're not flat, we're in this neutral position. With this, when you do the exercise, you may tuck it back a little bit or kind of imprint your back some. If you're feeling any discomfort in your low back, that's a cue is to pull your back to the ground a little bit more. So, first thing you're going to do with your chin is either think of lengthening the back of your neck or like you're just doing a little nod. So your ears are your rotation point, and you do this little nod. And yes, you're gonna feel like you get this little double chin thing happening. That's actually correct. So that's stabilizing your neck for the exercise. You're going to tighten your abs and pelvic floor. You're gonna bring one leg up to this 90-degree bend at the hip and the knees, which is also called tabletop. So for the breathing on this one, arms go overhead. You're going to inhale till your arms get to here. And on the exhale, you can lift your chest. Your arms reach down away from the sockets. And your legs, with your thighs, they come together and they reach out at a diagonal. So this is the standard position for it. The modification, if it needs to be a little easier, is you bend the knees. If that's still too hard, you can even do it with feet down so you don't have so much torque pulling this way that wants to kind of, it's hard for me to show, arch your back up this way. So, feet down is easiest, legs up is the next level. You can go straight up. The lower you go, the more your abs are going to have to work. So when you're determining how far down your legs go, it should be the point at which you feel like you still have control here and you're not popping your low back up off the mat. So we'll try it again. So legs come up, abs are tight, arms go overhead. Inhale up, exhale to lift your chest, to reach with your arms, and you start pumping. You're gonna breathe in, and out with 5 pumps of the arm. And in, and breathe out. And breathe in, and breathe out. And breathe in, and breathe out. And breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, so I want to keep the whole time, and out. These abs are still keeping active the whole time. You also don't want to be doing this with your chin. You'll start to get strains in your neck, so always keep a little bit of a tuck with your chin as you're doing this. A good visual cue is to look just past where your toes are. You also don't want to have your shoulders shrugged, so you're drawing your shoulders down. When you finish, the knees come in, 1 foot at a time goes down, and head relaxes down. So, those are hundreds. Again, they can be pretty intense. If you have neck problems, you can just modify them. Instead of doing the full 100, what I have people do is just a chest lift. So you inhale here and exhale here. So if it's hard for you even to do this for a prolonged period, you just start with chest lifts, which is the precursor to doing hundreds. And we touched on those just a little bit with the last video that I did to talk about diastasis recti. So that is some stuff you can use to do abdominal strengthening and abdominal stabilization exercises. Next week, I'm going to have a different topic, but again, tying in with the same idea that we're picking a body part or a region or a muscle and going through something that is helpful with it, whether it's a stretch, a strengthening exercise, even just a cue for posture or for activating that muscle. So I hope you enjoyed this, and as always, if you did enjoy it, please share it, please like it, follow me, all those good things that people do on social media. And if you want more information about what I do in my practice, my website is flowptandpilates.com. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and thanks for watching.